Hey everyone, welcome back to my fluid art channel. I am going to attempt a different technique today. And I know I have one more painting to wrap up my solar system series, but I've been seeing a lot of this on my Facebook feed. I've seen a few people do it, but the person I've been watching do this technique a lot, her name is Donnell Gale, and she makes beautiful sunflower inspired pours. So since I have my handy dandy blow dryer here and I'm just starting to learn how to use this properly, I figured what better way to do that is to try a sunflower inspired pour. So I have a whole plethora of colors over here, but first let me walk you through my canvas. A little bit bigger than the 12 by 12 inch ones. This is a 24 by 30 inch gallery wrap canvas from Artist Loft. The back is taped and pinned. We are going to be making a mess because I'm going to be blow drying the paint right off my table onto the floor. So I do have my plastic on my floor for protection. And for the colors, okay, there's a lot here. So we're going to start in the center and work our way out with the colors. So in the center, I am going to put this, I just have like a leftover black paint. I believe it's Amsterdam black and probably mixed with Floetrol. So likely going to be a lot of cells forming from this. After that, I have Master's Touch, liquid acrylic and raw umber here. So that's going to be kind of, you know, a lot of the center of the sunflower, if you will, this beautiful, rich chocolatey brown. Going out from that, I kind of made a custom yellow here. I wasn't happy with either one that I had. So this is a blend of yellow ochre and what's this one? Primary yellow, both from Liquitex Basics. So it kind of made a rich, a little bit orangey yellow, but not too bad. The color I'm most excited for is next. So I just picked up the Deco Art Metallic color in rose gold. It is so pretty. I'm so excited to try it out. And that's what it looks like here. It's just, oh my goodness. It is so pretty. And it's funny because rose gold is probably one of my favorite colors. I have my phone case is rose gold. My purse is rose gold. I love rose gold. So really excited to try that out. Beyond that, I made a custom plum color. So I had previously made this for one of my paintings a few paintings ago, and it just came out beautiful. And that is composed of Amsterdam primary magenta and just a little bit of black paint to color. Add just a little bit of black. I made a big mistake of adding way too much the first time, but it makes this beautiful plum berry kind of color. And then to end it all, we're just gonna do this beautiful pearlized violet, and this is from Master's Touch, and that's gonna be on the edges. And then if we need any more paint on the edges, I think we're gonna have extra raw umber, so we'll add that as well. And then I did bring out my kind of champagne-y white leftover paint I have just to add some highlights throughout. So I did run out of gloves, of course, on this messy painting. So you're going to see me get covered in paint. That's okay. I got to order more. It's noted. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Again, I'm going to put the black in the center, but first I want to put my brown down. So I am going to try to make it very centered. Okay, I think that's going to be probably enough for right now. Save a little bit for the corners if we need to. All right, so, and it doesn't have to be super symmetric. Obviously, we're going to be blowing with a blow dryer, so it's going to be okay. All right, put down our yellow next. And yes, I've been watching a lot of Facebook artists. It's so funny how the different platforms show you different things. Like my entire YouTube feed is Mina and Olga And then my Facebook feed is like Molly and August, who's one of my new favorites to watch. If you haven't watched him, give him a watch. So it's just interesting how the different platforms recommend different things to you based on what you watch. And as a content creator myself, it's amazing which videos do really well on some platforms and which ones don't. Okay, so after the yellow, we are coming in with the rose gold. I'm so excited for this. I've not yet used it. And I know Mina, one of my faves, she is always using the 24 karat gold from this brand. So I'm thinking if I like it, I might just have to get more in every color. I did buy also kind of like a champagne-y color. It's so beautiful. I'm looking forward to finding a painting I want to use it on. We'll see. But it's a, you know, just like most gold, it's very strong color. So you got to mean to use it because it could take over everything. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Now, so as we go outward, I'm gonna probably do less on the sides and more on the corners. We'll have to see how much paint we have though. Oh my gosh, this plum color is just so pretty. Okay, and obviously as our diameters get bigger, our colors run out. So I think I'm going to mix up just a little bit more of this. I wanted just a little bit more of this color, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it's not the exact color, but that's okay. It's very close. Beautiful, more of a maroon because I ran out of my primary magenta, so I used red instead. But it looks beautiful, so I am not worried about it. Okay. All right, come in with our purple. This purple is beautiful. Again, I don't think I need much on the edges, just mostly down here. And like I said, we're running out, so I'm gonna make just a little bit more of this. I did forget to mention that my pouring medium that I'm using today is a little bit different. Usually I use the Curate pouring medium, but today I wanted to use US Floetrol because I've heard that works really well with making cells and blowing things out. Okay, here we go. I guess while I'm making this, if you haven't given my channel a subscribe yet, I'd really appreciate it. It's free, it helps me. My birthday is coming up, so I have a target of getting to at least 1,000 followers. So hopefully you can help me out with that, but I'm really hoping to reach that here in a few weeks. Okay. There's some extra purple. Now we have some for our corners, so that's good. Okay. And then last but not least, like I said, we have some extra brown. So I'm just gonna put some extra over here and try to fill that out. Okay. Pop some air bubbles. Ooh! That was not good. Oh. Okay, now I am gonna go back in and add, like I said, this black just in the center here and probably just drizzle it a little bit. Yeah. just to make some interest here in the brown. And then also I have this beautiful white that I wanted to add just some spots of highlights. So I don't need to put a lot in. I just want to add some highlights in here. Okay. Looking good. I'm a little bit nervous about this. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but let's pop some air bubbles while we think about it. So many bubbles. But it already looks really pretty. So it's kind of hard to mess paintings like this up. I'm going to eat my words here in just a minute, but you know, when you blow colors into another, it always looks beautiful. So this is the second time, by the way, that I'm ever using a blow dryer. So wish me luck. But practice makes perfect. So, all right. Are we ready for nothing? I think I'm going to start at the corners just because that's the farthest path I need to go. And then we'll see how that goes. Ooh, pretty. Okay, this is so cool. I'm just gonna add a little bit more on this corner here. Oh my gosh, it turned out so beautifully. And I made a little bit of a mess, but not as bad as I thought. So winning. I did dip my blow dryer in the paint a few times, which I got to get better at that. But overall, I'm really pleased with it. For my second attempt, I will take it. Cool. I like it. I think what I might do, okay, people are going to say I'm going to ruin it. Probably. I think I want just a little bit more of the black in the center and blow it outwards towards the brown. So let's see if I can't ruin it. Okay, I'm going to ruin it if I touch it anymore. I just know it. So let me touch on my sides and then I'll grab the camera and bring you down for a close-up for the wet results. All right, close up of the wet result. So I did do a little bit of finger swiping to pull some of this yellow out. I mean, it looks really cool. I love it. That rose gold is going to dry so beautifully. One thing I would change, I'm going to use a little bit less brown next time, a lot more yellow. But I love the transition from the yellow to the rose gold to that plum to the purple back to brown. I think that is so pretty. And I love some of the cells. So there's some interest down here, some lacing we're getting. Really excited to see how this dries because it's very vibrant now. It's going to obviously dry a little bit darker. So that is where I'll see you guys. Let's see how this dries. All right, here we are with the dried result. I'm really happy how this turned out. Again, going to use a little bit less brown next time, but I love the pattern. Here, let's go in because the shimmer is so pretty. This vibrant purple though, oh boy, that's so neat. But yeah, the rose gold kind of sank in. I definitely want to add more yellow next time. But I think this is really cool for a first time sunflower blowout. I'm glad I added the black in the middle. And I think what's going to really make this piece pop is a really nice coat of varnish. So that's what I'm going to do next after it cures for a few days. So one thing that's interesting about the blow dryer, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to try to do it on purpose next time. But look how it like kind of, I don't know, kind of cyclones the paint. So you see like this here is cycloned, this here is cycloned. I'm wondering if I can control that somehow because that's really neat. Wasn't intentional, but I think it's cool. But we got our black lacing in the center and yeah, I'm happy with how it came out. The paint's breaking a little bit in the rose gold. Again, I think there's maybe some sort of density issue. Let me know in the comments if you've used Deco Art paint and have had any tips with using it with other paints, like for density or thinning it out or yeah, anything like that. It just seems to do different things than like Liquitex or Master's Touch or Amsterdam. So all right. Well, cool. I love this one. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please give me a like on this video if you enjoyed the process. Also hit subscribe so you can stay tuned on all of my upcoming videos. I'm really excited to start a few different series with you and continue to show you new techniques we can all learn together. So I'm having a lot of fun sharing all this with you. All right, we will see you next time. Peace out, y'all.